Lesson number 5. Winds. Try this. Fold a paper into two same-sized rolls. Keep both the paper rolls on one side of a table. You and your friend should select one roll each. Without touching the roll of the paper or the table, what can be done to move the paper rolls to the other end of the table? See who moves the paper roll first to the other end of the table. What could be the reason of the delay in making the rolls reach to the other end of the table? What can we do to move the rolls to the other end of the table with a greater speed? Can a bottle filled with water be moved to the other end of the table in this manner? Can we use the same method that you tried for moving the paper rolls? Geographical explanation. We have learned that the air pressure is not uniform across the Earth's surface. Air moves from high pressure areas towards the low pressure areas in a horizontal manner. Winds are generated due to this movement. The extent of the difference in the air pressure affects the velocity of the wind. If there is less difference in the pressure, winds blow with less velocity. Winds blow with greater velocities if the pressure difference is greater. Wind speed also varies. Wind velocity is measured in the units of knots or kilometers per hour. When we consider the Earth as a whole, we find the direction of the winds is influenced by the rotation of the Earth. In the northern hemisphere, winds get deflected towards the right of their original direction, whereas in the southern hemisphere, they get deflected towards the left of their original direction. See figure 5.2. This direction has been shown by curved arrows in the figure. The rotation from west to east causes this change in the original direction of the winds. Winds are known by the direction from which they blow. For example, westerlies are winds that blow from the west. The direction of blowing, the duration, the regions covered, and the condition of the air determine the following wind types. Planetary winds. Some winds blow regularly on the Earth from high to low pressure belts throughout the year. These winds cover a large portion of the Earth. Hence, these are called planetary winds. For example, the easterlies, the westerlies, and the polar winds. In both the hemispheres, the winds blow from the high pressure area between 25 degrees and 35 degrees parallels to the equatorial low pressure belt. See figure 5.3. Due to the rotation of the Earth, their original direction changes. In the northern hemisphere, they blow from northeast to the southwest, whereas in the southern hemisphere, they blow from southeast to the northwest. These winds, coming from both the sides, converge near the equatorial calm belt. The winds are known as the easterlies. In both the hemispheres, winds blow from the mid-latitudinal high-pressure belt to the subpolar low-pressure belt situated near 60 degrees parallel. Their original direction changes due to the rotation of the Earth. In the southern hemisphere, these winds blow from the northwest to the southeast, and in northern hemisphere, they blow from the southwest to the northeast. These winds are called westerlies. In both the hemispheres, winds blowing from the polar high pressure belt to the subpolar low pressure belt, 55 degrees to 65 degrees, are called polar winds. Generally, they blow from east to west. Local winds. The winds that blow for a short duration of time originate in specific regions and blow over a limited area are called local winds. Local winds affect the climate of the region where they blow. These winds are known by different local names in the different regions where they blow. Geographical explanation. The land is made up of dense matter. Land is stable and opaque. As a result, heat is transferred at a greater speed and in a higher proportion. Hence, land gets heated quickly. The density of water is comparatively less. Water is transparent and unstable. Hence, water does not get heated quickly. As a result, the air pressure in land and water areas is different. In the coastal areas, land gets heated during daytime. Hence, the air on the land also gets heated and the air pressure on land decreases. The seawater gets heated slowly. Hence, the air is less heated and the air pressure remains high. Winds blowing from the sea towards the land are called sea breezes. At night, land cools down faster as compared to the sea and therefore has higher air pressure. Hence, the land breeze blows from land towards the